Welcome to our exploration of policy and ethical considerations in educational technology, or EdTech. As technology becomes increasingly integrated into classrooms and learning environments, it's crucial to understand not just the benefits but also the responsibilities that come with its use. In this video, we'll dive into the core ethical issues, policy frameworks, and the impact these have on students, teachers, and society. We'll start by defining what EdTech is and why ethical considerations are more important than ever in today's digital age. EdTech, short for educational technology, refers to the use of digital tools, platforms, and resources to enhance teaching and learning. This includes everything from interactive whiteboards and learning management systems to AI-driven tutoring apps. The rapid adoption of EdTech has transformed classrooms, making learning more accessible and personalized. However, with these advancements come new challenges, especially around privacy, equity, and the ethical use of data. Understanding the scope of EdTech is the first step in addressing these concerns. Ethics in EdTech isn't just about following rules, it's about ensuring that technology serves the best interests of learners and educators. With sensitive student data being collected and analyzed, and algorithms influencing educational outcomes, ethical considerations help protect privacy, promote fairness, and prevent harm. As we move forward, it's vital to ask, are we using technology responsibly? Are all students benefiting equally? These questions are at the heart of EdTech ethics. Policies provide the structure needed to guide ethical EdTech use. These frameworks are developed by governments, educational institutions, and international organizations to ensure technology is used safely and effectively. They address issues like data protection, accessibility, and digital equity. By establishing clear guidelines, policies help schools and tech companies navigate complex ethical landscapes and make informed decisions that prioritize student welfare. One of the most pressing ethical concerns in EdTech is student data privacy. Schools and EdTech providers collect vast amounts of information, from academic records to behavioral data. Protecting this sensitive information is essential to prevent misuse or unauthorized access. Policies like the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, FERPA, in the United States set standards for how student data should be handled, but ongoing vigilance is required as technology evolves. Informed consent is a cornerstone of ethical EdTech use. Before collecting or using student data, schools and companies must ensure that students and their guardians understand what information is being gathered, how it will be used, and who will have access. Transparent communication builds trust and empowers families to make informed choices about their children's digital experiences. Digital equity means ensuring all students have equal access to technology and digital resources. Socioeconomic disparities can create a digital divide, leaving some students at a disadvantage. Ethical EdTech policies strive to close this gap by providing devices, internet access, and support to underserved communities. Achieving digital equity is essential for fair and inclusive education. Accessibility is another key ethical consideration. EdTech tools should be designed to accommodate students with disabilities, ensuring that everyone can participate fully in digital learning. This includes features like screen readers, captioning, and customizable interfaces. Policies often mandate accessibility standards, but ongoing innovation and feedback from users are necessary to meet diverse needs. Many EdTech platforms use algorithms to personalize learning or assess student performance. However, these algorithms can unintentionally reinforce biases or create unfair outcomes. Ethical policies require transparency in how algorithms work and regular audits to ensure fairness. Developers and educators must collaborate to identify and address potential biases, ensuring technology supports all learners equally. While EdTech offers powerful tools, it's important to preserve teacher autonomy. Educators should have the freedom to choose and adapt technology that best fits their teaching style and students' needs. Ethical policies support teachers by providing training and resources, rather than mandating one-size-fits-all solutions. This balance ensures technology enhances rather than replaces the human element in education. Parents play a vital role in the ethical use of EdTech. Involving families in decisions about technology use and data sharing fosters transparency and trust. Policies often require parental consent for certain activities and encourage schools to communicate openly with families about digital tools and practices. This partnership helps ensure that technology aligns with family values and expectations. Students are at the heart of EdTech and their voices matter. Ethical policies encourage student input in the selection and evaluation of digital tools. By listening to students' experiences and concerns, schools can make more informed decisions and create a learning environment that truly meets their needs. Empowering students also promotes digital citizenship and responsibility. Transparency is essential for building trust in EdTech. Schools and companies should clearly communicate how technologies work, what data is collected, and how it is used. Transparent practices help prevent misunderstandings and allow stakeholders to make informed choices. Policies often require regular reporting and open access to information about digital tools. Security is a top priority in EdTech. Protecting student and teacher data from cyber threats requires robust technical measures, such as encryption and secure authentication. Policies set minimum security standards and require regular updates to address emerging risks. A strong security posture not only safeguards information, but also maintains confidence in digital learning environment. Many schools partner with third-party vendors to provide EdTech solutions. Ethical policies require vendors to adhere to the same standards of privacy, security, and equity as educational institutions. Contracts should specify data handling practices, and schools must monitor vendor compliance. This ensures that all parties involved are accountable for protecting students and upholding ethical standards. EdTech operates in a global context, and international regulations like the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, influence how student data is managed worldwide. Schools and companies must navigate varying legal requirements across countries, ensuring compliance with both local and international laws. Staying informed about global standards helps protect students and supports ethical innovation. Cultural sensitivity is essential in EdTech design and implementation. Technology should respect diverse backgrounds, languages, and traditions. Ethical policies encourage the inclusion of culturally relevant content and the avoidance of stereotypes. By valuing diversity, EdTech can create more engaging and effective learning experiences for all students. With increased screen time, digital addiction has become a concern in EdTech. Ethical policies promote balanced technology use, encouraging breaks and offline activities. Schools and families should monitor usage and provide guidance to help students develop healthy digital habits. Addressing digital addiction is key to supporting students' well-being. Tech platforms can inadvertently spread misinformation if not carefully managed. Ethical policies require fact-checking, reliable sources, and critical thinking skills to be built into digital tools. Educators play a key role in teaching students how to evaluate information and recognize credible content. This helps create a safer and more trustworthy learning environment. Respecting intellectual property rights is a fundamental ethical issue in EdTech. Digital content from textbooks to videos must be used in accordance with copyright laws and licensing agreements. Policies guide schools and students in proper attribution and fair use, ensuring creators are recognized and compensated for their work. Plagiarism is a growing concern with easy access to digital resources. Ethical EdTech policies promote academic integrity by providing tools to detect and prevent plagiarism. Educators should teach students about the importance of original work and how to properly cite sources. This fosters a culture of honesty and respect for intellectual property. Cyberbullying can occur on EdTech platforms, impacting students' mental health and safety. Ethical policies require schools and companies to implement safeguards, such as monitoring tools and reporting mechanisms. Educators and parents should work together to create a positive digital culture where respect and kindness are the norm. Use of EdTech can affect students' mental health both positively and negatively. Ethical policies encourage the integration of mental health resources and support within digital platforms. Schools should provide access to counseling and promote digital well-being, ensuring students have the help they need to thrive. Teachers need ongoing training to keep up with evolving EdTech tools and ethical standards. Policies support continuous professional development, offering workshops, certifications, and resources. Well-trained educators are better equipped to use technology responsibly and guide students in safe, ethical practices. Not all EdTech tools are created equal. Ethical policies require thorough evaluation of digital resources before adoption. This includes assessing privacy policies, accessibility features, and educational value. Schools should involve diverse stakeholders in the selection process to ensure tools meet the needs of all learners. Feedback from students, teachers, and parents is essential for improving EdTech. Ethical policies encourage regular surveys and open channels for reporting issues or suggestions. This ongoing dialogue helps identify problems early and ensures technology continues to serve the best interests of the learning community. Innovation drives EdTech forward, but safety must never be compromised. Ethical policies strike a balance by encouraging creative solutions while setting boundaries to protect students. Schools and companies should pilot new technologies carefully, monitor outcomes, and adjust practices as needed to ensure safety and effectiveness. Sustainability is an emerging ethical issue in EdTech. Digital tools and devices have environmental impacts from energy use to electronic waste. Ethical policies encourage eco-friendly practices such as recycling programs and energy-efficient technologies. Schools can lead by example, teaching students about sustainability and responsible consumption. Open educational resources (OER) are freely accessible teaching and learning materials. Ethical policies support the use of OER to promote equity and reduce costs. However, it's important to ensure these resources are high quality and respect copyright laws. OER can help bridge gaps in access and foster collaborative learning. Digital literacy is the ability to use technology effectively and responsibly. Ethical EdTech policies emphasize teaching students how to navigate digital environments, evaluate information, and protect their privacy. Building digital literacy skills prepares students for success in school and beyond, empowering them to be informed and ethical digital citizens. Artificial intelligence is increasingly used in EdTech, from personalized learning to automated grading. Ethical policies require transparency about how AI works, safeguards against bias, and human oversight. Educators and developers must work together to ensure AI supports learning without compromising fairness or privacy. Digital assessments offer new ways to measure learning, but they also raise ethical questions. Policies guide the fair and responsible use of online testing, ensuring assessments are valid, reliable, and accessible. Protecting student privacy and preventing cheating are also key considerations in digital assessment ethics. Excessive screen time can impact students' health and learning. Ethical policies recommend setting limits and encouraging a balance between online and offline activities. Teachers and parents should model healthy technology use and help students develop time management skills. This supports overall well-being and academic success. Certain students, such as those with disabilities or from marginalized communities, may face unique risks in digital environments. Ethical policies prioritize the protection and support of vulnerable groups, ensuring technology is inclusive and safe for all. This includes targeted resources, accessible design, and ongoing monitoring. Despite best efforts, ethical breaches can occur in EdTech. Policies outline clear procedures for reporting, investigating, and addressing violations. Transparency and accountability are essential for maintaining trust and ensuring that corrective actions are taken promptly and effectively. School leaders play a critical role in shaping ethical EdTech practices. They set the tone for responsible technology use, allocate resources, and ensure compliance with policies. Effective leadership fosters a culture of ethics and innovation, supporting both staff and students in navigating the digital landscape. Engaging the wider community is essential for ethical EdTech implementation. Schools should involve local organizations, businesses, and policymakers in discussions about technology use. This collaborative approach ensures that EdTech initiatives reflect community values and address local needs. EdTech policy is constantly evolving to keep pace with technological advancements. Emerging trends include greater emphasis on data ethics, adaptive learning, and student agency. Staying informed about policy developments helps schools and educators anticipate challenges and seize new opportunities for ethical innovation. Let's look at a case study of a school district that successfully implemented ethical EdTech policies. By involving stakeholders, prioritizing privacy, and providing ongoing training, the district created a safe and effective digital learning environment. Their experience highlights the importance of comprehensive planning and community involvement in policy success. In another example, a school faced challenges after a data breach exposed student information. The incident prompted a review of policies and the adoption of stronger security measures. This case underscores the need for vigilance, regular updates, and a proactive approach to ethical risks in EdTech. Empowering students to take charge of their digital learning is a key ethical goal. Policies support student agency by providing choices, encouraging self-directed learning, and teaching digital responsibility. When students are empowered, they become active participants in their education and develop lifelong skills. Collaboration between schools and technology companies is essential for ethical EdTech development. Open dialogue ensures that products meet educational needs and ethical standards. Schools should advocate for transparency, privacy, and inclusivity in all partnerships, fostering a culture of shared responsibility. The digital landscape is always changing, so policies must be regularly reviewed and updated. Schools should establish processes for evaluating the effectiveness of ethical guidelines and making necessary adjustments. Continuous improvement ensures that EdTech remains safe, relevant, and aligned with evolving values. We've covered a wide range of policy and ethical considerations in EdTech, from privacy and equity to innovation and accountability. The key takeaway is that ethical EdTech requires ongoing effort, collaboration, and a commitment to student well-being. By staying informed and proactive, educators, students, and families can harness the power of technology for good. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the ethical and policy challenges in EdTech. By fostering a culture of responsibility, transparency, and inclusivity, we can ensure that digital tools support learning and growth for all. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the complex and fascinating world of EdTech ethics.